Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Mezmereyez by Tonoi. I am Tonoi, and thank you so much for tuning in. First up, if you guys are new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you will be updated with everything that I have, including all of my giveaways. And if you're in town, I'm in Orange County, I'm going to start doing some giveaways and stuff like that for services at my salon, so stay tuned. I am calling this video, I guess, like date night, just because this is like my go-to look when I'm like going out. Just like a wing liner and then like a crazy bold look. I'm sorry, a crazy bold lip. But I was super excited to film this because I used some bottom lashes. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they were so much fun. I am so obsessed with them already. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. And if you guys have any questions, if you think my videos are like too simple, go ahead and let me know. I can do more like in-depth videos, more videos that use a lot more color, or videos that just aren't as simple. I like to do my videos for like the everyday woman, just so they feel like they can do it too, because I know you guys can, and I try to show it to you as simple as possible because makeup's super fun and easy. It shouldn't be hard. So yeah, so if you want to see anything, go ahead and leave it below, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm going right in as usual. I'm just priming my lid with the NYX. Actually, this was not NYX. This was my BH Cosmetics foundation palette. So I'm just using my thumb to kind of, my pinky, to just kind of like really press it in there. So then I'm going in with my 350 palette, and I'm going in for that neutral tone. It sort of matches my skin tone. With this look, I didn't want to do the eyes any more than simple, basically. I'm just going for a really nice wing. So with this look, I tried to keep it pretty simple. So I'm going in with that light color, and I'm just going to go right under the eyebrow just to give it a little bit of highlight. So I'm getting as close as I can to just under the eyebrow. I hate when it comes all the way down. I don't know, it looks ashy to me. I don't like it. So I always blend it in with my pinky when I'm done putting it on, just because I want it to look a little more quote-unquote natural. So I'm going in with that pretty brownish color, and then I'm going to use that kind of as like my transition color. And I'm using a big fluffy brush to do it. This is one of the Morphe brushes. I'll link all of it below though. So I'm just doing windshield wipers all over my lid, and then just kind of bringing it out more toward the end. So I'm going in with my favorite chocolate color from that palette, and we're just going to smoke it out just a little bit. Like I said, I didn't want this look to be too dramatic. I wanted it to be pretty simple, but as you can look at my face, I don't really have, I almost have like hooded lids. I have like a lot of eyelid space, but I have like a flap. So I have to kind of fake my crease a little bit more. So I always go in with like a chocolate color just to give like that smoke, just so you can kind of see that I do have a crease there. So I'm going back in with that same color that I used like right under my brow bone, and I'm just putting that on the center of my lid. So I'm just dusting it on there, just putting a little, just making sure it's packed in there though. And then I go back in with that same brownish color. And then I kind of like, as you can see, I'm sweeping it out. Once I get to the outer corner, I kind of like sweep it up a little bit. That's kind of how you get like that outer V look, if that makes sense. So then I went in with my Great Lash. I just coated them just a little so I can put on my eyelashes. I sped through that really quickly because it took me forever. So now I'm just going in with my L'Oreal, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the little gel pot. And I'm going in with like a pencil liner brush from MAC, I believe. And I'm just going to do a crazy extended wing, because I want the focus to be the lips, so the eyes are kind of basic. So yeah, so I'm going in and I'm just kind of whipping that wing out a little bit. I have a video on how to do wing liner, but it was when I first started this, and I was very shy that day. I did the video. My eyes were like shaking like crazy. So if you guys want me to do like an updated one, just let me know and I totally will. So now I'm going in with my NYC liquid liner, and I'm just darkening over it because I use the gel because it's kind of safe. It's easy to put on with, but I use the liquid to go over it because it's a lot smoother and a lot darker and a lot sleeker. So once I'm done with that, I put on my foundation, but I'm just getting a little bit of the color because I'm getting ready to cut right under it to make it look very precise. So I put the excess color like on my cheek because that's going to be the color I'm wearing on my face anyway. This is, I believe, Cover FX. It looks really, really light, but it's going to match, I promise. So I'm just cutting under, I guess, both eyes just so I can get that really good. So once I put the color under the wing, so you can kind of see like that crisp, sharp line, that's when I go ahead and put more on, and then I just get my brush, and then I just blend it all out. And I don't know why I never edit through this. I swear, it's like the same thing. You guys let me know if I should like edit when I do like my foundation, because it's like, it's so, I don't know, it's boring to me, but you guys might like it, so let me know. So just make sure you get under there, but be very careful. You don't want to smear the foundation onto the liner that you just made. So yeah, once I'm done blending all my foundation in, I go in with my Iman. This color is Clay 3. It's about 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I just like to use this under my eye. I used to use this before everyone got into like highlighting and contour. I would always wear Iman Clay 5 around like the perimeter of my face, and then in the middle I would always wear this color. So every now and then I go back to that when I don't feel like doing like that full-on yellow highlighting and all that crap. Oh, I shouldn't have said crap, sorry. So yeah, I go in with this color, and I just put it like under my eyes, basically where you would put your highlight color. So I put it under my eyes, my chin, my forehead, and I think that's it. Oh, my nose, obviously. So yeah, I just go in and blend it, blend it, blend it. Make sure your beauty blender is really damp. I like the black one because I feel like it's a little bit more damp. But yeah, so just blend it in with your beauty blender. Then I'm going in with a Krylon color. Honestly, the color just says 5. I got it in like my beauty school kit. It was just like the darkest brown. And I just like to use it when I'm trying to do like a soft contouring. Like I said, it was Krylon. It was from their, what was that kit? It was like some type of, I don't know, foundation kit. But yeah, I just use that with like a small kabuki brush on my cheeks if I'm trying to do just a little bit. I don't want to go overboard this time. So then I'm going in, you guys know this part, I'm going with my Sacha Buttercup mixed in with my Nye Camel Powder, and I'm just setting the under eye circles. I'm sorry, I'm not setting, and they're not circles. I'm just putting this under my eye to bake, and I'm putting a little bit on my nose, and, you know, my forehead and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So I just put this, and then I always, when I'm doing this with the beauty blender, I make sure the sponge is still a little damp just because it picks up more color. And I know what you're thinking, like, okay, why would you use like wet with dry? It works better that way. When you do it when the blender is dry, it doesn't get as much color. So yeah. So anyway, so now I'm going back in with my L'Oreal, that paint pot, and I'm just going to put a little bit of liner under my eyes, and I'm not putting that much. I'm putting just a little bit, about halfway. So yeah, I stop right in front of my eye, then I do the other eye off camera. So now I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo number 2, and I'm using that darker color just to go on top of that color I used from Krylon to use my contour. And I just did this just because I was bored while I'm sitting there letting it bake. You don't have to do this step, but yeah. So now I go in and I dust all of that bakage off of my face. Just make sure you get it real good. So I put on bottom lashes. I love these. Not gonna lie, it took me forever, so I just deleted what I had of it on camera because it was pretty much embarrassing. But it was, once I got them on, I was like, okay, this is awesome. But yeah, it was a hot mess when I first put them on. So if you guys want to see a video, I will. It just took me forever. But anyway, so then I go back in with my Makeup Forever. I'm using the lighter color, and I'm just highlighting the areas that I just dusted the white powder. Well, I shouldn't say white. The goldish powder off of my face. So above my lip, my cheeks, and my forehead, my chin. So now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics blush. And I'm using that pinkish color with that burgundy-ish, brick reddish color. And I'm just putting a little bit of blush on my face. I didn't want to use too much. At least to me, this isn't too much. So I wanted to try to keep it as simple as possible. So then I go in with my Cover FX Mattifying powder. And then I just kind of set on top. I always, like I explained in my earlier videos, I put a little bit more powder just because when I put this on, it kind of dulls the look a little bit. So now I'm going in with my Makeup Forever, this is my brow gel. This is like literally gel for my brows. I love this stuff. And it just keeps them down just because I have a few hairs that just don't like to stay in place. They don't like to listen, I guess. So yeah, I love it. So now I'm going in with my LA Girl lip liner. This color is called Spice. And I'm just drawing, obviously, my lips out. I'm doing it a little more precise. Usually I kind of just scribble on my lips. But so now I'm going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This color is Sweet. And when I first put it on, I'm like, oh, that's bright. But, you know, whatever. You know me, I'm crazy with my makeup. So I actually ended up loving this color. It's such a bright red. It's like a, I guess like a candy apple color. I just thought it was super pretty. So I am putting that on, and then I got some on my face, and I edit that off camera. But so once I'm done putting that color on, I'm actually going to go in with my NYX Cosmetics, and this is called Obsess. This is like a burnt orangey color. This combination is seriously to die for. I've worn this combination probably like 4 or 5 days out of the week. So yeah, this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun. As usual, if you have a request, leave it down below in the comment section. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Love you guys. I will see you.